Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well, and today I've got something truly fascinating and powerful lined up for you. We're diving into the world of naval aviation and helicopter operations, specifically, the incredible synergy between sea and air power on board the Jose Rizal-class frigates. If you're passionate about modern military technology, strategy, or just love to see how nations extend their operational reach with advanced tools, then stick with me till the very end. Because this story is about more than just machines, it's about capability, strength, and the courage of the men and women who operate them. Now imagine this for a moment. You're standing on the deck of a warship. The ocean is endless around you, the wind is fierce, and the sun is setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold. Suddenly, the rhythmic thumping of rotor blades cuts through the air. Out of the hangar, rolling forward on the flight deck, comes a sleek, deadly, and highly versatile helicopter, the AW-159 Wildcat. This is not just any helicopter. This is the guardian angel of the ship, the eye in the sky, and the long arm of naval power. The Jose Rizal-class frigate, designated FF-150, is more than just a floating fortress. Yes, it carries weapons, sensors, and radar. Yes, it can fight on the surface, defend against the air, and hold its own in naval warfare. But when it hosts a helicopter like the Wildcat, it becomes something greater, a complete force multiplier. The ship no longer sees just to the horizon. With the Wildcat, it can see far beyond, strike far beyond, and rescue far beyond. This combination of steel and rotor blades, of sea and sky, dramatically increases operational reach in ways that words can barely capture. Let's break this down. The Wildcat helicopter is primarily known for its anti-submarine warfare capability. Submarines, as many of you already know, are some of the most dangerous threats at sea. Silent, hidden beneath the waves, they can stalk a ship undetected for days, waiting for the perfect chance to strike. But with the Wildcat flying overhead, the tables turn. Equipped with sonar, torpedoes, and state-of-the-art sensors, this helicopter becomes the hunter. It can sweep large areas of ocean, dipping its sonar into the deep, detecting echoes that betray a submarine's position. Suddenly, that invisible threat is no longer untouchable. The Wildcat can chase, pin down, and neutralize it, keeping the frigate and its crew safe. But that's just one role. The Wildcat isn't limited to hunting submarines. Its versatility is what makes it priceless. In times of peace and in moments of crisis, it transforms from a predator into a savior. Picture a stormy night in the open sea. A distress signal is received from a small fishing vessel caught in the waves. The frigate pushes through the swells, but time is short, and the seas are unforgiving. This is where the Wildcat takes off. Its searchlights cut through the darkness, its crew scanning the waves until they spot survivors. With precision and courage, they lower a rescue hoist, pulling people from certain death back to safety. That is not just technology at work. That is humanity. That is hope. And then, there's patrol duty. The ocean is vast. Patrols can stretch for hundreds, even thousands of miles. Without air support, a ship is limited to what its radar can see and how far its hull can carry it. But launch a Wildcat, and suddenly the frigate's reach extends dramatically. It can scout ahead, survey distant waters, and provide early warning of incoming threats. It can also act as a deterrent, letting any hostile force know that this warship is not alone. It has wings, it has eyes, and it has claws. This is the heart of modern naval operations. Integration. A ship by itself is powerful. A helicopter by itself is capable. But together they become a symbol of dominance, security, and reassurance. For the sailors on board, seeing their Wildcat take flight is more than just routine. It is a reminder that they are not blind, they are not limited, and they are never alone in the vastness of the sea. Now let's talk about what this means strategically. For a nation, having this kind of capability is a game changer. The ocean is both a shield and a highway. Trade, resources, and security all depend on controlling it. When a frigate like the Jose Rizal sails with a Wildcat on board, it sends a message: we can see you. We can reach you. We can protect our waters and our people. That message is heard loud and clear not just by allies, but also by anyone who might think of challenging that nation's sovereignty. But beyond the technology and strategy, I want to focus on the human element. Because at the end of the day, machines are only as strong as the people who operate them. Behind every Wildcat flight, there's a pilot trained to perfection, a crew that trusts one another with their lives, and a team on the deck making sure every launch and landing is executed safely. It takes discipline, courage, and an unbreakable bond of teamwork. Imagine the nerves of steel required to land a helicopter on a moving ship, with waves tossing the deck, winds pushing against the rotors, and rain hammering down. Every time the Wildcat comes back, every time it touches down, that's not just skill, that's heart. That's determination. And that's the kind of dedication that keeps a Navy strong. So when we talk about helicopter operations on board the Jose Rizal FF-150, we're not just talking about tactics. We're talking about a story of resilience, of protection, and of power harnessed for both war and peace. We're talking about men and women who put their lives on the line so that others can sleep safely, so that waters remain free, and so that the balance of power remains secure. Ladies and gentlemen, the sea has always been a place of mystery, danger, and opportunity. From ancient wooden ships with sails to today's steel giants bristling with radar and helicopters, the principle remains the same: control of the sea means control of the future. The Jose Rizal-class frigates, with their Wildcat helicopters, represent a leap forward into that future. Every takeoff from the flight deck is a statement of readiness. Every landing is a symbol of trust. And every mission, whether it's chasing submarines, saving lives, or patrolling vast waters, is a reminder that sea power is not just about force, but about presence, protection, and persistence. So next time you see the Wildcat soaring above the waves, remember, it's not just a helicopter. It's an extension of the ship, of the Navy, and of a nation's will to safeguard its people. It's steel and spirit combined, flying together against the endless horizon. And with that, my friends, we wrap up today's deep dive into Day 6, Helicopter Operations aboard the Jose Rizal. If you felt the same passion I did while bringing this to you, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with someone who loves military tech, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of defense and strategy. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe, stay inspired, and remember, the sea is vast, but with courage and innovation, no horizon is too far.